Welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel. A special thanks to the people who have been supporting me from the beginning. Today's video is going to be very small, sweet and short. So if you find this video useful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends or your colleagues. So without further ado, let's get started. So in today's session, we will learn a very simple Vim trick. So I'm going to show you what this trick is about. But to follow along in this video, you need to have sudo user rights or privileges. You need to open a terminal and you need to have Vim VI installed on your computer. You could also achieve the same using root user. Since I don't have root access to this computer, therefore I cannot show it to you. But if you log in as a root user, you're able to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm on Mac, so I'm going to start the terminal. So on the terminal, I just type in sudo. It is asking me the password. The user has the sudo privileges, right? So I'm gonna exit. So I have got also Vim installed on my computer. You do not necessarily have to use Vim, you could also use VI, right? But anyway, in this video, I'm gonna show you using Vim. So I have got a file, right? Host file under etc directory, right? I'm gonna open up this file using Vim. So once I open up this file, this 1.27 where my cursor is at this point, I want to add a comment. So right now this line is not commented, right? And if you see at the end of this file, it says that read only, right? /etc/host is saying that this is a read only file, meaning that I cannot actually write on this file, because if I want to write, I need to have the right privileges. So to elaborate a bit more, the read only means that without being sudo or root, for example, we don't have enough privileges actually to modify this file. So let me demonstrate to you what I mean. So if you press I on your keyboard, you would be able to write something like Vim is going to go in insert mode. So I'm just typing random stuff, right? Something I have written, I want to save this file. What I have written, I just want to write it to this file. So whatever I have written, I want to save it and it still be on the file. So I just type in :w, and if I want to do that, it actually doesn't let me. So if you type in even exclamatory sign, it's not going to work out, right? So meaning that save and exit, right? It doesn't let me do it because I do not have necessary permission to write or modify this file. So I'm going to exit the file. So you just simply type in :q exclamatory sign to exit the file, right? So you have seen the problem. Problem is that I did not use a sudo command and I tried to modify the file and I couldn't do that. So now I'm gonna open the same file using sudo and vim/etc/host file. So now if I want to modify this file, let's see what happens. So this file before we couldn't modify without a sudo command, right? So now we have got this sudo command and I'm going to modify this file. So now you see actually it works without an issue. So sudo users basically modify this file, but without being sudo or root, let's say, we are not able to modify this file. So that's the whole thing. I hope that you understand the whole problem. So now we are going to save the content and exit the file. Okay, now this time there is no issue, right? So if you write a cat command, you would be able to see. So we added a comment on that particular line. So now let us see the file permission. So if you type in ls-l command /etc/host, you can see root can read and write, and wheel, that's basically the group, can read basically, right? And the number third is basically everyone else can read as well. Now we have seen the actual issue. We have also seen the file permission, right? So now let's jump into the trick that I'm going to show you in this video. Let us begin with vim/etc/host. So we are going to open up the host file. So this time we didn't open up this file as a sudo, right? So we didn't use sudo before the command. So if you want to remove the pound sign from here, you can just press X on your keyboard, right? So this is gonna remove the character. This is not a Vim session, so I'm not gonna talk about everything because it's gonna take a lot of time, right? So now we have written to this file, but now we get a warning changing read only file. So type in : and then W space. We are going going to put a exclamatory sign and then gonna write sudo in there, and after that we are going to write twit and then a percentage. So once you have written this, you can just press the enter key on your keyboard. So this is what you are going to see. OK is like O, and then load file is L. Doesn't matter which one you do, it's gonna still work, no worries about it. So I just type in O, for example. You can also press L, that's absolutely fine. So it means that we were able to write to this file this time. Look, so our comment sign is gone. We have been able to write to this file, and if we exit this file right now, there should not be any more warning, and our content, whatever we have written, so basically we uncommented that, it should be still written in there, right? Excellent. So without being sudo, this is how you could actually modify a file. So I hope you find this video useful.